Hi, I'm Putt-Putt.
I'm Fatty Bear.
Let's play a game.
Hey there, everyone. It's KYN again. Welcome back to my Let's Play a Putt-Putt and Fatty Bear's activity pack. So, yeah, I had another attempt at Circus Stormin, and I got pretty close that time. Yeah, only 2 levels remain after the one that I suffered the game over on. So, darn it. Didn't quite make it, but yeah, I at least got farther than I did the last time. So, hopefully third time's the charm here, but we shall see. Because, you know, 75 levels is a pretty long haul from the very start to the very finish.
What game do you
So,
play?
yeah, just gonna have another attempt here and see if I can make it all the way through this time. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. But first, let me go ahead and capture the mouse
Would you
here.
like to play with me?
Yeah, perfect.
Dad, Circus Stormin. What level do you want to play? Easy. Oh boy.
Of course, I could just shorten things by just playing the hardest level, but yeah, I would like to do all 75 in one video. But it is, like I said though, level 73 is definitely one of the hardest of the game, so yeah, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, especially with the start that they throw at you, where you essentially only have like one shot to get it correct. You pretty much have to be spot on, yeah, at going at the right height in order to squeeze yourself into the opening that they give you. Because it really does seem like there's no way out, but yeah, there is. Just a lot of the time it might be too late, or you just happen to like get into the wrong spot. But fortunately, it is pretty easy to memorize though. Yeah, it's just in the middle. But when we get to that level though, I'll have to remind myself to basically after the bouncing anvils, yeah, I need to like go to the very bottom in order to get through the openings. Because apparently the top isn't open enough to allow you to get through. Yeah, without running into the brick wall and crashing. So yeah, lots of nasty surprises. Yeah, especially in the later hardest levels. Yeah, one that after that one isn't so bad because it's also a pretty short one, just like level 72. But the final one, level 75, is a pretty nasty one. And definitely well justified, considering it is the final level. I am actually wondering if it's just me or if my audio just happens to be glitching more than usual. And if it's just me, then yeah, you know, I'm just being paranoid. I have been known to do that, or to be like that. But yeah, regarding the machine that I'm playing and recording this on, yeah, it's 4 years and still going pretty strong. Yeah, later in October this year it will be 5. And the really nice thing is that I have yet to bring it in for repairs and stuff. So that's a first for me. Because pretty much all the previous laptops I have owned, yeah, by Dell, yeah, I have had to send it in for repairs at least once. Yeah, within the first like 2 years of owning it. Yeah, this one, however, has not had that done yet. But the one was a pretty close one though. Yeah, and that was back at the end of I think it was December of 2023, where I think it was just like something that happened when I was like doing like a system restore or something. Something caused the hard drive to become corrupt or something like that. And yeah, I thought it was done for, but and like unrecoverable. But no, thankfully I came up with the idea. Oh no, I think it just needs a hard drive replacement. Excuse me. So and the very nice thing was that there have been a couple of newer models since the hard drive that I was using. So I got the newest one, and got that installed into my laptop. I think I ended up reinstalling Windows, and then I just simply did a system restore, I believe. Not a system restore, but like a system image restore. Yep, and then got myself back up and running. Although I still ended up running into some hiccups, shortly after. Such as some things not working even when I click on them, in Windows, and so, I just had to go through the whole mess of, like, going back and forth with, like, different types of restores and everything. But thankfully, I was able to sort it out, and so, it's been working well since, so I haven't really had any major problems with it. Other than, like, one time I've changed out the speakers, the internal speakers, which probably wasn't even necessary because, maybe I was just worrying about an audio problem for nothing. Where I could have sworn that anytime I record my Let's Play videos, that it's not able to pick up the sounds and music from the radio that I'm playing. That's nearby, on my desk. But no, I think it just turns out that I was simply paranoid. And I think it just it was probably just that maybe my earliest Let's Plays I've simply never had the radio playing and blasting. So maybe that's why nothing is heard in the background or anything. But it was really just one day it was brought to my attention that some of my videos have picked up some background noise, especially from the ones where I record a silent playthrough of custom Lemmings levels. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I took a listen and I was like, oh, that person's right. I do hear the background noise. So I think ever since that incident, I just made sure that the radio's not playing. Whenever I'm recording a silent playthrough. So that the background noise does not get picked up. I still have it playing whenever I'm Let's Playing and recording with my audio commentary. Because I think for the most part, my commentary tends to block it out. So therefore, it's not as audible, I don't think. But, if it is, then I apologize for that. But, I'm just one of those people. I prefer to have the radio blasting and playing, whenever I'm recording my Let's Plays. It just adds to the excitement and atmosphere, in my opinion. So at least I have something to listen to while I'm, like, recording and everything. And I found out that I haven't really had too much of an issue with it in regards to, like, being distracted and making slip-ups happen a lot on video. And even if they do happen, it's, like I said, my loss is your entertainment, so. Definitely adds to the amusement value. But that's my history with this laptop here. I'm using a Dell XPS 9500. Which was retired a couple of years ago. Or rather, discontinued, I should say. Since newer models have since then been released. And I believe I even saw recently that Dell is retiring the XPS line. So, unfortunately, that means I'll have to find some different type of model if I decide to, like, upgrade later on. And of course, that would likely happen anyway. But this is my second Dell XPS laptop that I'm using. I previously used I think 9650. So even though it's backwards in the number, the 9500 is actually newer than the 9650. Because I think the 9500 is actually a reimagining of the Dell XPS 15. But Dell XPS 9500, I got this back in October 2020. And you know, it's April 2025 now, so almost had this for 5 years, so about 4.5 years now, and still running really good. Yeah, maybe it's a little slower than it used to be, but that's probably because I haven't exactly done any like refreshing or reinstalling Windows and whatnot in order to like maybe get rid of bloatware or possibly other junk that I've haven't noticed or accumulated. But it is still pretty fast though. Yeah. And both of them are yes, both of my hard drives I believe are now 2 terabytes each, I think. Oh no, I think it's only my primary one. I think my primary is 2 terabytes, while my secondary one, which is the stock SSD that my laptop shipped with, I think that's 1 terabyte. So really, it's like, yeah, originally I had 1 terabyte each for my hard drives, but yeah, one of them was not 2 terabytes, and the stock one is just 1 terabyte. Yeah, that one I haven't gotten rid of. Yeah, I simply moved it to the, or rather, made it a secondary drive. Yeah, and I am definitely nowhere near running out of space too, so yeah, I still have a little over 1 terabyte free space now on my primary hard drive. Yeah, and then my secondary one, my stock one, yeah, that one is a little less than 200 gigabytes left, but that's because of the LP videos that I've kept on the hard drive. Yeah, I haven't transferred them over to my external one yet. Yeah, I should probably do that soon, though. But yeah, another interesting piece of information here is that I've been a Dell user since like 2007, so yeah, I've been using a Dell, nothing but a Dell computer for like essentially 18 years now. Although there's one other computer I do have, which is an Acer, but that was one that I got because I decided that after a while that I didn't want to carry my heavy Dell Inspiron laptop that I had at the time, and so yeah, I got a lighter notebook, an Ultrabook I believe, and yeah, I haven't really like used it since, so goodness knows why I still even have it, but but then again, I still have like pretty much all my other laptops too. Yeah, like I still have the Dell XPS 9560. Yeah, same thing with the Inspiron, the really big black heavy one. Yeah, I still have that Dell Inspiron device too. But yeah, just know that I've been using a Dell computer since 2007. Yeah, when I moved out for college and everything. But before that, I was using a Sony VAIO. Yeah, VAIO. Yeah, however you say it. So I think I used that for like 2 years. Yeah, while I was in high school, and then once I moved out for college in 2007, yeah, I got myself a Dell Inspiron. Yeah, what can I say? I'm just a Dell lover. Yeah, and in my opinion, they're just really great computers all around. Yeah, at least compared to some other brands like HP. Yeah, I really have no idea what is the good that people see in HP. Because, yeah, I've only known, like, serious major issues with it. Yeah, at least from sending it up, yeah, for, like, other family members and everything. Yeah, Dell on the other hand hasn't had like as many problems. Yeah, in my experiences. I mean, there's still some, but like yeah, the major issues aren't as big in my opinion. And so yeah, if you're looking for like a new computer or something, yeah, I would definitely recommend Dell. Yeah, their technical support tends to be pretty shady, but yeah, their computers though are pretty good. Yeah, are pretty good all around. Yeah, even if there are some like known issues in which for whatever reason Dell has not like fixed with their newer models or anything. But they still tend to be pretty good. And then in addition to my Dell XPS 9500, yeah, I also have a Surface Pro 7. Yeah, and of course, yeah, as you might imagine, several newer models have been released since. Yeah, that Surface Pro 7 I have is, I think at least 3 or 4 years old. Possibly even longer than that. Yeah, probably I had to like maybe log into my Microsoft account online and then see what the details are. Though I'm not sure if the date would represent the time that I got the device and everything. Like got the device and like set it up and registered it to my account. But yeah, I don't really use it much either, other than to like just like yeah, I admit it, I Candy Crush on it. So or I just happen to carry it with me in case I don't want to carry my primary laptop with me. But it definitely works a lot better than the previous Surface Pro 6 that I had before. Yeah, it had a lot of throttling issues, yeah, whenever I Candy Crushed. Because after a while, it just got really hot and then it just throttled and slowed down the gameplay to the point that it was like unbearable. Yeah, at least for me. As for the Surface Pro 7, I have not had issues with it, with any slowdowns. Yeah, even when the device got hot. So if that's the case, then yeah, it will very likely be the same for when I do replace and get a newer one. And I believe last I saw, yeah, there are now ones that work off of cellular data, so that you don't necessarily need to be connected to Wi-Fi. But yeah, I think like all plans that you might get for your cell phone, you'll have to make sure that you get one that's appropriately priced and everything. So yeah, I think I would just upload all my attempts at Circus Stormin. So however many videos it takes me to get through all 75 levels, yeah, successfully while save stating, yeah, I'll just upload all of them. In any case, yeah, my main motivation for Let's Playing the game is just the fact that there's no full video playthrough of it online. Darn it. Yeah, that's a tough area. Yeah, it requires pretty good reaction. Of course, I didn't have to do that, but yeah, are you feeling bold then or bold, then go for it. Oh, that was really close. Yeah, that's really interesting. Whoop. Darn it. That they already joined levels where things change trajectory and directions. So it goes in one direction for a while and then changes direction after a bit. Yeah, they already draw stuff like that at you pretty early in the game. Whereas that never happens on Bear Storming. Therefore making the game many times easier. Yeah, same thing with cannons. Yeah, firing a cannonball. Yeah, they apparently draw that early in the game at you as well. Yeah, just like on this level. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Yeah, this is the one with the hidden monkey inside the tunnel. Yeah, not this one. That's the balloon. Yeah, and almost 20,000 and getting the life back. Ooh! Oh, that was close. Yeah, same thing with that one. That one was pretty close call as well. Oh, darn it. 45 points away. looks like I finally ran out of stuff to say. No, not really. I'm just focusing, you know. Just focusing on playing the game. And of course, as you can probably imagine, with 75 levels, you know, those people who have like a lot of stories to tell and everything, yeah, clearly it would be easier for them to constantly be telling about things, yeah, while they're playing the game. And that's where having a lot of stories helps anyway. Yeah, possibly to like maybe alleviate the boredom and whatnot, since yeah, 75 levels is pretty long. Oop. Yeah, got the life back on the level that we just completed. Yeah, now for an entire level of these penguin duck-like birds. Pretty well so far. Haven't ran into one of them yet. Oh, darn, I missed the balloon. So yeah, now you see. It's possible to do the level without running into any of the ducks. Yeah, but it's pretty difficult to do so. I've managed it a couple of times, but yeah, it's not easy. And of course, yeah, along with that, it should be possible to get all balloons as well, while avoiding all of them. Avoiding all the ducks. And yeah, this is where we start the hard levels. So we're done with easy and medium now. So yeah, with this third video that I'm recording myself playing Circus Stormin, yeah, anything can happen here in regards to you losing a life, because you know, even on levels where it's like fairly easy to do so without losing one, you know, there are other factors that can come into play too. Excuse me. That maybe, for example, cause you to mess up and therefore maybe react in such a way that you freak out and cause you to run into something. Yeah, to crash and lose a life. So, needless to say, yeah, it doesn't matter how long you've played a particular level. Yeah, you can lose a life on any level where there are hazards that can cause that. Yeah, darn it. Yeah, I don't think the same can be said about this level. Being able to complete it while running into at least one of them. Yeah, to lose feel. Especially when you're going for all the balloons. Yeah, I really don't understand what part of Putt-Putt needs to touch them in order to consider it a hit. Okay, maybe it is possible. Well, maybe except this area right here. Yeah, I don't see a way of getting those balloons without running into one of them. Ah, darn it. Alrighty. One of the difficult, hard levels. Yeah, especially in Bear Stormin. Yeah, in that one, the level's far, is way more unforgiving. Ah, darn it. there's like nothing inside the secret tunnels after a while. I just don't remember how long. But I believe in the corresponding level in Bear Storming, yeah, they all have a animal inside there, so. Needless to say, they're all traps. Wow, I managed to do all of it without running into any of them. That might be a record, actually. Yeah, it's essentially unavoidable there. Yeah, so it's really, a lot of it is just dodging at first, and then they finally give you plenty of balloons later on. And yeah, here we are, that's the troll balloon with the hidden cannonball. Which, as I've shown at least twice, yeah, it is possible to pop it without running into it. You just have to do it correctly. Yeah. Guess I decided to take a gamble there with the green balloon. So I did come pretty close to popping that red one as well. Yeah, I simply moved up. Yeah, too late. Like a fraction of a second too late. Oh, almost 30,000. So 74 points away. Yeah, I do apologize for staying silent. But it's like I said, I'm just focusing on playing the game. Oh yeah, one thing I've not touched upon yet is yeah, before this game there's like two other ones. Yeah, two other fun packs. Yeah, there's a Putt-Putt fun pack and also a Fatty Bear fun pack. I used to own both of them. Yeah, back when I was a kid. Yeah, this activity pack, yeah, essentially has both Putt-Putt and Fatty Bear appearing in it at the same time, and also I do believe this game combines all the games that are found in the individual fun packs. Yeah, along with some new ones as well that you see in the title screen. Yeah, Circus Stormin, for example, is new here. Yeah, it's not found in the Putt-Putt fun pack. And so, yeah, because this game has all the games that appeared in the individual fun packs, yeah, I don't think I have the Putt-Putt fun pack and Fatty Bear fun pack installed on ScumVM. I do have a bunch of other games installed on ScumVM though. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's possible to avoid the poodle. That's pogo sticking. So yeah, I think it just came about because I was just running out of good times with the Humongous Entertainment games, and so I did some research online to see how I could still play them. Yeah, even though I no longer have to like the CDs and everything. Yeah, thankfully it ScumVM was pretty easy to use. Whoa! That was really close. Yeah, I really have to say, the 1990s were a really great time to grow up and everything, in my opinion, of course. But I'm pretty sure the others who have been, my other friends who have been born in the 1990s will also agree with me there. It's not to say that any other, year range isn't good either. I mean, look at the kids who were born in the 2000s and the 2010s. They were fortunate enough to be growing up with Wi-Fi. Yeah, I didn't even have Wi-Fi until I was already a little over halfway done with my freshman year of high school. And I can honestly say, yeah, it was a huge relief getting Wi-Fi because I remember at that time my brother and I would be very, very annoyed yeah, whenever we want to call home, but we couldn't because someone. Yeah, see, I almost forgot about where he was supposed to stay high or low here, but thankfully I picked him correctly. Yeah, but for a moment when I went up, I thought I chose the wrong one. But yeah, my brother and I would be annoyed. So yeah, you can crash it with the ring of fire, but only when you touch the outer parts. So yeah, I already did demonstrate that once in the very early level. Yeah, earlier in the video. But yeah, my brother and I would be annoyed that we couldn't call home because someone was using the internet or something. Then of course, yeah, besides Wi-Fi, yeah, kids these days also have, you know, tablets and phones, smartphones. So I gotta say, they're pretty fortunate to have these things, yeah, that I didn't have when I was growing up. Because, you know, for like the first 14 years of my life, yeah, I didn't even have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. We did have dial-up, but yeah. That had problems. Such as not being able to use the internet or use the phone. Yeah, if someone was on the internet. At the same time, though, yeah, there have been times where I remarked that, in a way, I kind of missed the old way of living when there wasn't as much to worry about. Yeah, like before social media and everything. Where, you know, I really just focused on going to school, and that's pretty much it, you know. Yeah, I really am not much of a social chatter online and everything. But at the same time, though, I am very grateful for social media because, you know, this allows us to, like, you know, reconnect with friends and, like, teachers and whatnot. Yeah, who we haven't heard in a very long time. Yeah, it's thanks to Facebook, for example, that I ended up finding my speech pathologist, yeah, from elementary. Yeah, and finally reconnected with her. Oh, darn it. These mimes are, like, aggravating. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm grateful for Facebook that I got to reconnect with my speech pathologist from elementary, who I haven't heard from, like, at least 20 years. So 20 long years. Yeah, and we had no idea what had happened to one another. Yeah, I did message her one time, but I did not get a response for a very long time. Yeah, partly because of the issue of, like, you know, if you're not friends on Facebook, then they don't even get a notification that they got messaged and stuff like that, I think. Yeah, plus I wasn't even sure if she even remembered me, but thankfully she does, so. Yeah, so she responded to my message, and then, yeah, I added her on Facebook, and so, yep, I am very, very happy to be back in touch with her after so long. Because honestly, yeah, she has helped me become the person I am today, because, you know, I was a super shy kid, yeah, back in elementary. Yeah, I practically didn't want to talk in the classroom at all. Yeah, even when I was prompted. Yeah, to, like, in case the teacher asked us questions while we were being taught the lessons, for example. And so to help me with that, yeah, I was recommended for speech therapy. So while I did have some problems with, like, English letters and sounds, yeah, those were, like, minor issues. It was more to, like, just get me to be more confident and speak in the classroom. And so, yeah, I was pretty much in speech therapy from, I believe, 1st grade, yeah, to about halfway through my 6th grade. Yeah, when I was in middle school. But even after I exited out of speech therapy, yeah, I still had a huge stage fright. And so, yeah, in my junior year of high school, I ended up taking an elective speech class. So that class has also been very helpful because, yeah, in the following year, in my senior year of high school, I ended up running for the position of president of the Mesa Club of my high school. And that was pretty much my very first leadership role. Okay, so see, this time I finally got every balloon. Yeah, it's not like really difficult to do. It's just like nerve-wracking whenever you try to go for the ones that are right next to the dumbbell. So yeah, I think just the fact that I was president at Mesa in my senior year of high school, I think that's what really helped with my college applications. And you know, I actually ended up getting accepted into every school that I applied to, and I even got to attend my dream school, you know, UCLA. Yeah, I remember the first time I attended the campus. Yeah, back when I was an 8th grader. I just fell in love with the campus. And so I decided for myself, yes, that's the school for me that I would like to attend, yeah, for college and everything. And so you can pretty much say dream come true. So I attended that college for 4 years, yeah, before I moved back home, you know, with my parents, and I pretty much haven't remained here since. But yeah, I'm just hoping that I'll be able to like move out again soon and everything, because I do kind of miss the freedom of living independently on my own. But for the time being, yeah, I guess I am content with just being here for my parents and just helping them out wherever it is needed. With like, for example, paying the bills or any technical issues they have. And yeah, I'm technically their technical support because yeah, they're technologically challenged, especially my mom, because she has never used computers before. Yeah, say for that one time where we attended like some kind of like Saturday course, yeah, where for people who want to like learn how to use computers. But other than that, yeah, my mom has never ever used computers. So yeah, when it comes to that, yeah, she doesn't know anything about it, but she is huge on other technologies such as TVs and radios. But even then, yeah, she still tends to be technologically challenged with all forms of technology. And so yeah, I still have to help her out with that, and then same thing with my dad. But he does use computers though in his daily computing and everything. Especially back when he used to work a job and everything. Yeah, he worked as like a freelance author of like Vietnamese history and everything, and has gotten like several of his books like published, yeah, in Vietnam. But you know, he's since retired since the end of 2018, so it's really hard for me to believe that this year will be 7 years since he retired, and he's doing pretty well, yeah. In the retirement life, yeah, I think he seems to enjoy it very much, especially since, for example, he doesn't need to like get up early in the morning for work, yeah, which he had done for 32 years, I think. Yeah, darn it, I'm now in the wrong area. But yeah, I remember all those years just waking up and seeing him like get up and to get ready for work and everything. Yeah, granted he worked a little longer than I thought he would, but well, I think he just kept on going because he wanted to, and also just some circumstances called for it, I think. Because yeah, he retired in 2018, so when he was, let me see, 71, or at least close to it, I think. He was either 70 or 71 at the time, because you know there's a discrepancy as to what his birthday is, either October 26 or December 8. But I think the what is agreed though is that he is 1947, so. And yeah, in 2018 he would have been 71. So yeah, several years after the retirement age of 65, but like I said, I think circumstances called for it. Yeah, other than he just wanted to keep on working. But yeah, he is enjoying the retirement life though, so. He still goes out every now and then, yeah, just like he did, yeah, back when he was working, but yeah. He is enjoying living the retirement life. Oop. Yeah, see, I had nearly forgotten about that, it shoots above the yellow balloon, not below or anything. Yikes, that was really scary. Yep, and I hit the cloud with the unicycle again. Alright, now they should shoot directly at the balloon again. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, given how very long this level is, yeah, it is very easy to forget that the cannonball shoots across the yellow balloons. So like just one instance of forgetting that, and yeah, it's very easy to lose a life. Oh darn it, almost 40,000. So 38 points away. Seriously, what is up with these close calls? But reaching the next milestone in order to get another life. So again, I have a feeling that if I did not hit that clown with the unicycle, I probably would have reached it. Yeah, and it is possible to do so without hitting him, but it just requires pretty good timing. Ooh. Almost forgot about that elephant. And then in regards to my mom, yeah, she retired back in 2001, you know, the year that I finished the 6th grade. Just due to how her company moved south of the border, so like to Mexico, I believe, and so yeah, rather than follow along with them, yeah, she decided to retire. And she essentially has not been working since, so like, yeah, it's really hard for me to believe that she has not worked for like 24 years. But, you know, it's her choice. Yeah, I told her, no. Yeah, you're definitely not old enough to, like, or rather, you're definitely not old to, like, not be able to work. Yeah, there's still a lot of old people who still work, for example. Yeah, this is especially prominent in the movie acting industry. Yeah, and apparently it's pretty common for like actors and actresses to retire, but they come back from retirement. Yeah, at the urging of like the director or something. Yeah, and then they agreed to like be in the movie they're doing. So yeah, I honestly don't know where she gets the idea that she's too old to like work. But whatever. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if we were supposed to go high or low here. Yeah, so level 56, still pretty far away here. Yeah, still 19 more levels to go. Yeah, after this. Yeah, and hopefully, just hopefully I'll get further than I did in the previous video. Which, as you recall, was level 73. So 2 levels away from being done. So, how are you guys doing? Doing well, I hope. Yeah, mine, it could be better, but yeah, I'm still doing fine. Just trying to get by each day as they come. Been unemployed for a few years now, but hey, I am enjoying all this time off. Yeah, and I willingly, yeah, not worked for the last few years because, yeah, I finally got back into subbing after being shut out of a job for 1.5 years due to the pandemic. But after I finished that academic year, I said, no, that's enough for me because, yeah, I really can't stand like these rude and unruly kids, like middle school kids and everything. So, you know, middle school kids in particular can be very cruel. I was like, no, it's really affecting my mental health and everything, so. Yeah, I still have like problems like not taking things personally, so so it's definitely something I'm still working on, but yeah, they can be very hurtful, so. Yeah, in like what they say and how they act. Yeah, towards like subs and teachers. So, but even then, I will give kudos to the educators who have to put up with that. So, and believe me, I've worked in the education field for quite a long time. Yeah, since like 2012. No, even before that. So like 2009. So for about 12 years or so. But I was like, nah, it's time to move on because yeah, I thought teaching was the right thing for me, but no, I don't think it is. So I'll probably just look into like, oh, I don't know, maybe some kind of cubicle job or something, or maybe engineer or traffic engineer, whatever. But I'm sure I'll find out, yeah, what I would like to do. But yeah, during all that time when I haven't been working a real job, yeah, I've been enjoying my time off. Just been getting a lot of Let's Plays that I have planned and everything. So yeah, and I'm still enjoying doing these Let's Play videos for the online world. So they have videos that you can watch and enjoy. Yeah, even if my videos aren't exactly the most entertaining. Yeah, maybe because of how monotonous I sound, or just the fact that I don't really do extensive video editing or anything. Like, in a way, I kind of want to learn how to do it, but I was like, nah. Yeah, it's like pretty complicated for me for the most part. Yeah, and I'd rather not deal with it. Yeah, if at all possible. Even though I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like professionals who need to do so. Yeah, in order to have the videos be as best as they can be. But pretty much the only kind of video editing I have done is with the split feature in the Windows 10 Photos app. Yeah, I haven't really like done much beyond that, and it has worked pretty well for me. So therefore, I stick with it, and yeah, I haven't really needed anything else. So really, no complaints, but yeah, it would be nice though to have a job, because I kind of do miss it, and yeah, it would be nice, yeah, to just work a job and like make money and everything. Now, I personally prefer to like do it like in the actual office, but yeah, I'm still open to like doing it virtually as well. Yeah, I just simply prefer to go to the office to work. So yeah, that way there isn't any distractions for me, yeah, from my parents or like any kind of media such as TVs or my computer and stuff. Yeah, even though I will likely be at one that involves me working on one anyway. Yeah, and I've been working with computers for a very, very long time, so yeah, I think since I was like 4 or 5. So it's really amazing that I've been working with computers for more than 30 years. Yeah, it honestly doesn't really seem like that long at all. But I guess it has been that long. Ooh. Well, I ran into some cream pies, but well, better than the bombs though. Yeah, which causes you to lose a life, but the pies, yeah, you just lose fuel. So at least they're not as fatal. Yeah, this way they're in the 60s now, so we're getting there, but yeah, still a long way to go though. And you know, if you like consider that maybe the average length of the levels is about like a minute and a half or something, yeah, then that's still maybe about another half hour to go before the game is done. Oop! Thought I made a mistake there. But no, I was able to get out of it just fine. You hear that? Just fine. Ah, darn it. So where are we now with in terms of score? So close to 50,000. A little less than 2,000 more points. Oh, even now it's like still pretty hot. That's probably just me. Due to being in like long sleeve clothes and whatnot. Yeah, like I'm essentially in sweats. So perhaps it's time to like start bursting up my shorts. Yeah, and 8 minutes until 11 o'clock here at night. Yeah, from where I am. So, yeah, we just have to see if I'll be able to last with 3 lives. Yeah, up until level 73 where I lost the last time. I'm not gonna count on it, but, you know, we shall see. Yeah, and believe me, yeah, if it looks like I make this game easy while I'm like talking and everything, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's far harder than it looks, and it's always difficult. Yeah, whenever you're talking while playing and recording yourself. But I can honestly say, you know, with all the Let's Play videos I've been doing the last several years, it's definitely helped me build up some confidence, yeah, in speaking and everything. But, you know, technically talking while you're playing and recording, it's not exactly the same thing as, like, you know, interaction with, like, other people. Yeah, like in real-time conversations and everything. But, you know, it still helps, though. Yeah, considering that I've already, said that I was a super shy kid back in elementary. And just the fact that I subbed, yeah, for a while, yeah, as you can tell, that's a huge, leap. Ah, darn it. Uh-oh. Whoa. So yeah, even with just 2 things that you run into to lose fuel, it's very, very unforgiving. Yeah, we nearly ran out of fuel. So yeah, 64 can definitely be one of the nastiest. So practically 64 and after, yeah, they tend to be pretty nasty. Darn it. Yeah, now maybe I'll have to do it with like 2 lives remaining. I don't even know if I can get the life back before I reach the end of the game. Yeah, if I even make it that far. Yeah, I think I just recently reached, yeah, I just recently passed 50,000, so I don't know if I can make it to 60,000. Yeah, before the end of the game. Or at least reach that point, yeah, in order to get my life that I lost back. Yeah, there's another mistake I made there. So I might not even get through it at all. very, very far away from the next milestone. Ah, darn it. Yeah, my recent playthrough on this game, yeah, I did manage to make it to the end with just one life remaining, but yeah. As you can imagine, it's very difficult to do so. While save stating as well. Whoa! I forgot where I was supposed to go, up or down there. Yeah, now one of the most deceiving levels. Ah, darn it. Darn it. Yeah, I don't even think I'll make it to 60,000 and get another life back. And I went up too late, so... Nope, third time's not the charm then.
You want to play another game?